been a while since I've said this, so forgive me if the hype does not live up to what you're expecting. But you know what's good, YouTube. Scrottavio here, back again once again, and today, people, you're witnessing the rebirth, the regeneration, the rebranding, whatever you want to call it, the new and improved, better than ever, not better than he ever will be, because I'm still changing, I'm still improving, because things will never stay complacent. Scrottavio. And last time you saw me was not a happy little time. It was not. Yeah, last video was not happy. But I needed to make that video. It was not a video I was wanting to make, but I had to. But that's in the past. I'm keeping the video up simply because I don't want to run from the past. I want to acknowledge the past. You learn from the past, and that's something I'm going to try to actually do, not only in my real life, but also in my YouTube career, if you want to call it that. I'm just a twat playing video games online. But either way, before we talk about why I'm actually back, I want to go ahead and look over a few things that we actually started going through last time during what I'm going to be calling Scrottavio 1.0. You can call this Scrottavio 2.0. So, started off kind of shaky, I guess you could say. The Yellow Ashlight was a hell of a mess, honestly. Especially the beginning 13 episodes. Oh god, those were awful. But, again, acknowledge the past, don't run away from it. That's how I see things. But then episode 13 changes. That is a very, very important video to me. The reason that video is important is, here's a little bit behind the scene stuff. I actually started recording that video, got about 10 minutes in, and I was thinking to myself, okay, yeah, I'm not doing this awful editing again. I'm just going to restart the video, and I'm going to start off the video by explaining, okay, you know what, I'm tired of this awful editing. It's obvious that it looks awful. I don't know how to make it look nice if I was going to go for that. So I'm just going to do normal and not just big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. That's awful. So from episode 13 on, I did that. Then we got to Crystal, which, in my opinion, that was going fantastic. I loved recording Crystal. Unfortunately, Crystal's still a bit dead, but I'll get to that in a moment. Just give me some time on that, because I have a feeling this is going to be a bit of a long video. But in between Crystal and Yellow, I made two videos, actually. One was an update video looking over what we just went through in Yellow, and I gave my thoughts on it and where I was going to bring the channel from there. We introduced a new series on the channel, the Showdown Showcase. Showdown Showcase is going to be gone for now. The reason for that is because in that last video of mine, I mentioned the fact that I have trouble coming up with sets for RU, which I do. RU is a pretty straightforward tier, as far as I can tell, but we'll get to that. And trying to come up with 6 different sets is going to be very difficult for that. I can do that for the other tiers, no problem, but RU is pretty straightforward, it seems. That's why I had to use Sigilyph. That's why I used Fell Stinger on the Escavalier, but that's whatever. Another video that I made in between Yellow and Crystal is I talked about the whole charity drive thing. I know I've kind of been avoiding this on purpose, but 2 things. 1, I will come back to this later. 2, the charity drive thing that we were going to do on the channel is dead for 2 reasons. The first reason is because, one, I'm kind of an idiot and I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. The second reason is because I honestly don't think with us being such a small channel that it's going to make any difference whatsoever. Once we actually start getting up in size and numbers, I will bring it back. Don't worry, it will come back. But until then, and until we can actually find some, let's call them checkpoints because I can't think of a better word. Kind of have a semi list of things I want to talk about here. I know you can't see them because you're going to probably be seeing some showdown footage. But either way, we'll come back to that later once we actually reach a certain way in which we can get some more checkpoints, because the new series aren't going to really be able to do checkpoints for us. And also once we get to a decent size. I will come back though, so don't worry about that. Something else that is going to come back later is going to be the Nuzlocke. Unfortunately, Nuzlocks are still dead, but that's because Adobe is a bastard. I don't care. Adobe is a bastard. I don't care if you need to make money, but your prices are unbelievably ridiculous. What, $400 for a piece of crap software? Okay, it's a good software, but still. No one that's not a school is going to pay that money. You're insane. You are absolutely insane. I mean, yeah, you have the cheap little deal and all that, but I can't afford that at the moment, which is why I've actually tried everything. I've traveled 7 seas, if you want to call it that. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. I've tried making new accounts to try to mess with their system, but no, Adobe actually has a very good system set up where you can't really do that to them, so congratulations, but also fuck off and die. So, that's unfortunate. So right now, I am actually looking for a job. Hey, that's fun. But, that's, until I can find one, locks are going to be gone for a while. So, take that as you will. But, I'm not just making this video to hear myself ramble and to do that intro that I love doing. And you'll be hearing that a lot more, trust me. 7 days a week, actually. Because we're going to be starting technically 7 new series, but they're a part of one big series. I don't know if you know the book series, An Idiot's Guide to Insert Task Here, or Insert Job Here. But it's a bit of a piss take out of them. And it's also going to be called An Idiot's Guide to, but it's going to be based off of 7 different tiers. 7 tiers, starting next Monday, will be Monotype, LC, Little Cup, PU, NU, RU, UU, and OU. So 7 days a week, a new video will be up. Yes, you're getting less amount of videos, but because of how the format on these videos are going to work, it will be actual more lengthened videos, I'm hoping. So, in my opinion, quality over quantity. But what we're going to be doing in that series is every single day of the week, we will be looking at one tier. And I'm going to open up the video by introducing the team that I've gone ahead and put together. Went ahead and tested it a few times, so you consider that cheating. Just want to go ahead and get the feel of it, see the grooves, see the chinks, all that. Kinks. Chinks, whatever. Whatever word's the correct word, I'm not that smart. And then we're going to have 3 battles with that team. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the team can actually do. Show you its flaws, show you its weaknesses, show you where it exceeds and all that. And then I'm going to go ahead and end off the video by giving my overall thoughts on the team, saying where it could improve, what needs to be fixed. But I will go ahead and let you do that, because in the description of every single video will be a paste bin of the team, where all you have to do is copy and paste that into the Showdown export, or even Pokebattle if you want to do Pokebattle. I may do some Pokebattle later, by the way. Just giving that some thought. I'm letting that kind of flesh out and become its own thing before I move on to that. It's still in early stages, so that's that. But that's what the channel is going to be looking like for the next couple of weeks. And 1 second. You know you can't have me coming back without having some interruptions in the video, because even though I'm trying to improve and change, everyone else just hates me. And that video is going to stay up, by the way. I know I said I was going to bring it down, but like I said, I'm not going to run up for my mistakes. But anyways, so that's going to be how things are going to be on the channel for a little bit. Whenever we get to, I'm going to be calling these Crotavio insert big important update video here, whatever number that is, 0.0, or the third Crotavio if you want to go with Doctor Who things, because I'm a fan of Doctor Who. Yeah. Until then, things are going to be like that. 7 videos a week, about 20 to 30 minutes a video, which should be longer than the 5 videos that were about 20 to 30 minutes, plus the 5 videos that were about 10 minutes each. Yeah, that sounds about right. If don't do the math, I just realized that's not right, but whatever. This isn't the channel of smartness. This is the channel of a rambling idiot that decides he wants to make videos because it makes him happy. And it honestly does, because damn. I want to touch on that video that I made last one more time before I go ahead and wrap up, because I need to start recording the Showdown footage that you're seeing right now, because I don't have a face cam. Even if I did, I look like poop, because I feel like poop. You know, the reason I'm kind of starting this next week, and not just because it's already Monday and I thought today was Sunday. Oopsie. But either way, actually looking at some of the comments and looking at how people reacted, holy hell. I honestly thought that I was alone. And you know what? No. You actually care, and I want to honestly thank you. I want to honestly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to go ahead and say a few things that probably are going to come back to haunt me later on, but I'm the type of person in real life, I say things that piss off people, and I don't care, because that's me. Yeah, I'm still got suicide issues. Life sucks. Life sucks, honestly. But the fact that I actually have someone that does care. Sorry about that. Of course I had a yawn, especially when I'm trying to be serious for once. But either way, the fact that you do care, the fact that I actually saw some of those comments, I had 2 people, mainly in the comment section. One of them doesn't allow for replies, but that's their choice. I can understand why. The internet's a bit of a dank place sometimes. Like, vile people sometimes. But at the same time, you have awesome people that actually are generally nice and generally care. So, to those people, thank you. Just thank you. That actually means a lot. I know I don't sound like I mean it, but that's because if I don't go ahead and get close to wrapping up this video, then I never will. I do have a couple things I want to talk about the YouTube scene, but that will come as a later video, as on a later date. I have no plans on making that video anytime soon because controversy, pissing off people, fuck it. I don't care about them. I mean, cool. I mean, if I ever get to work with them, awesome, but I'm still gonna call them out on their bullcrap, especially that they may have some of their fans, but again, it's gonna be for a later date. Because, yeah, I'm gonna take everything a lot more seriously. And the fact that you do care, I'm actually not going to be as afraid as I was before. Because I was afraid of basically saying what's on my mind. No, I'm not going to be a prick. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say, fuck you, you're wrong, die in a hole. I'm not that guy, no. I'm going to say, okay, I think you're an idiot, but I respect your opinion. That's fine. Like, I want you to call me an idiot, but respect my opinion. That's fine. That's all I ask, is respect. You earn it, I earn it. That's how things work. That's respect, plain and simple. But this is going to get too far off into that tirade. That's going to be for another video. So again, thank you for watching. If you enjoy the content, and you're hyped for the return of Crotavio, smash all that like button, subscribe, come back next week for the rebirth, the regeneration, the rebranding of Crotavio 2.0. And until then, again, thank you and peace.